Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the video game, was released on the NES in Japan of December of 1990 and January of 91 here in the States. The game was actually published by Ultra Games, which was a company created by Konami so they could release more games because of Nintendo's strict licensing and publishing agreements in the 80s and early 90s. But you would know this from watching my other Ultra Games reviews. Although by the time Turtles 3 came out, Konami had no need for Ultra Games anymore. One thing I remember about this game is because of its difficulty, Konami left a code in place that wasn't the Konami code, but it was still awesome. Still, this code allows for a level select and gives the players 9 lives. Turtles 2 is still fairly popular among TMNT fans, but it isn't better than the arcade game. Adding the increased difficulty actually angered a lot of parents and kids back when the game released, which is actually kind of funny if you think about it. Later, once the Wii came out, Konami originally planned to re-release all of the classic Turtles games for the NES, Genesis, and Super Nintendo. However, these hopes were dashed when Warner Bros. Took over the rights to make the newest Turtles movie. Konami did manage to get one game on the VC, their first creation, although it was met by a huge outcry of the fans because Konami charged an extra $1 because of licensing. Rumors stated that Ubisoft would allow Konami to publish their past games on Nintendo's Virtual Console. However, this proved to be untrue, and Ubisoft has yet to make an awesome Turtles game. They even ruined Turtles in Time. Although Turtles Arcade Attack for the DS isn't too bad, but it's nowhere close to even an average Konami Turtles game. As I stated before, to make this game different than the actual arcade game, they had to add new elements to keep the player interested. And they did that, of course, by adding the 2 stages, Scene 3 and Scene 6. Well, it's actually kind of hard to pass off tips for this game because you have to invoke hit-and-run tactics if you want to live. And I know this may sound kind of cowardice, but hear me out. The Turtles can't keep bashing the foot robots over and over because guess what? They will fight back and punch you in the face. And since there's no way of blocking, running away is your best chance of living. And since the pizza is very scarce and far between in the early games, it's best idea to run. Now, extra guys are only reached in this game after you get every 200 points. Another useful weapon in your arsenal is the powerful attack. Now, in later games, using these moves will actually reduce your health. Not in this game. In fact, you would be a fool not to capitalize on this. Mastering this move keeps you alive much longer. Plus, giving the Turtles a one-hit kill makes this game so much easier. That's pretty sweet if you think about it. Still, if this game's difficulties got you down and you're running out of working controllers, then my friends, it's time to cheat. You heard me right. Who says cheaters never prosper? Since the Konami code doesn't really exist in this game, use this code on the title menu before the demo plays. Press BA, BA, up, down, BA, left, right, BA, start. After you've selected your favorite shellback, the stage selection screen appears. All you have to do is pick your favorite stage, and what makes this totally awesome is once you pick your stage, you now have a total of 9 lives. Cowabunga! Like all these I've reviewed, none of them is totally without error. For starters, when players continue, and you'll have to, the game doesn't allow you to select your turtle again. So whoever you picked at the beginning of the game, that's it. You're stuck with them. Later TMNT games lets you add some variety and switch between the turtles, which I always enjoyed about the later games. This one, it just, I didn't like that. Like with the arcade game, this game has no way to tell the player how much health the boss character actually has. This becomes a pain when fighting the likes of Krang or Shredder. I always hated that too. The boss fight that was even harder than Shredder and Krang, in my personal opinion, was the Polar Bear. He is by far the hardest boss in this game. I really hate this guy. He really gave me and K-Wife the runaround. I mean, what in the world was Konami thinking in making this boss? Considering how easy Baxter Stockman was in the sewers, they were like, okay, try this bear on for size. Mwahahaha. That is so mean. This boss has a predictable pattern like everybody else, but he just seems to have so much blasted health. Well, the ending for this game seemed so anticlimactic, and I still remember feeling cheated afterwards to this day. As with most NES games, when too many characters are on the screen, the sprites and enemies will either flicker or appear with wavy lines through them. The biggest reason Konami had trouble re-releasing this game has to do with the Pizza Hut advertisements. Ugh. In case you didn't notice, this game and the Turtles were spokespersons for Pizza Hut. Not anymore, though. Earthbound will also never be released because of stupid copyright advertisements as well. So let it be a lesson to game developers. Adding ads 20 years from now may be hard to re-release your